There's a new supermarket sensation expanding in the U.S. from a well-established European retail company, Lidl. Premium produce and other food products join their exemplary and affordable wine collections thanks to Lidl's very own Master of Wine.
So a Master of Wine is someone who has passed a rigorous series of exams, about 50 Masters of Wine in the United States, about 370 in the world, who work in 29 different countries across 5 continents. So I personally select each of the wines that they carry on their shelves in the United States. We're really looking at a range of different elements. The balance, the length, and the potential for aging are all important factors to consider.
Lidl's main message: the highest quality wines aren't necessarily the most expensive.
Lidl's approach is completely unique. Our wines begin at less than $3 a bottle, and even some of these wines have won double gold medals in international wine competitions. What's important for us is that they understand that first and foremost, every wine that's on Lidl's shelves have been tasted and approved by me personally. And also in the vineyards, what we're looking for is just the ways that the winery is working to optimize quality. So when you're growing grapes, one thing that's very important is a balanced soil profile, a nice balance of quantity of fruit and quality of fruit. So you want to ensure that the fruit is ripening evenly. You want to make sure that the winery is managing the vegetative growth on the vines. And so there are a number of different practices that can be employed, and really it's ensuring that holistically the winery has a qualitative approach.
Adam travels the world in search of the most exciting wines to expand his carefully curated collections for Lidl.
So this is where it all comes together on our store shelves. I've tasted over 15,000 wines, and only about 100 have made it to our shelves. This process of extreme curation, of rigorous selection, is what makes Lidl different and what we do every day. So this is a wine that I'm particularly excited about. It's an Cabernet Sauvignon coming from Alexander Valley in Sonoma County. And I think this is just a tremendous value. You get all the characteristics you're looking for in great cab, but at a great price. Alexander Valley Cabernet you could find for $30, $35. We're selling this today for less than $10.
On a recent trip to a California vineyard, Adam met with a winemaker for some blind taste testing and conversations about what goes into great wines.
Cabernet is probably one of California's best varieties that it can grow.
Yeah, and I'm personally a big fan of Napa Cabernet, so this is a great set of wines for me personally, because I just love the purity of fruit that winemakers such as yourselves are able to achieve with Napa Cabernets. I tasted over 15,000 wines, probably close to 200 Cabernets that were candidates for our premium Cabernet program. We ended up sourcing this Cabernet Sauvignon from Rutherford, which is a really wonderful surprise because I'm such a fan of Rutherford wines, but in reality it's the wine that takes us to the end game rather than an idea of what we need to source, because once you start compromising on where you want to source from or how much you want to pay for something, then I think that opens the door to making decisions that aren't quality oriented. And for us, quality comes before anything else when we're making our buying decisions.
Look for a Lidl supermarket near you for your own way to become a savvy and educated wine aficionado.